Yes, people, welcome. Yes, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Everyone. Today, we're going to be diving into the incredible 4-1 win for Liverpool against Ipswich at Anfield in the Premier League. What a performance by the Reds. What a performance by the Reds. Trust me. Big performance. So let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let's break down all the action. But before we do that, before we break down all the action, please, guys, like and subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, and also hit that notification button. You know what I mean? Make sure you do all those wonderful things for me, please. So basically, yeah, amazing game. Dominik Szoboszlai. Dominik Szoboszlai's opener on 11 minutes, I do believe. Very good goal. So yeah, very good goal. His opener. That's literally set the trend for the whole game. Dominic Sosa scoring that slow motion replay goal, man. Trust me, I watched it on slow motion, seriously, and it's just wicked. Yeah, so basically, first up, we're going to talk about Dominik Szoboszlai's goal. Dominik Szoboszlai, who stepped up to open the scoring. He said, "Oh, scoring." What a way to start the match. What a way. Trust me. The Hungarian international composed in front of goal. Simply superb. Putting Liverpool 1-0 ahead. Do you know what I mean? In the first half. You love to see that from our new signing. Trust me. Yeah, you do. You know what I mean? That's one thing. That's one thing I want to see from Szoboszlai is the fact that I want to see him scoring more. What he done on Saturday, I want him to do that time and time again because you're in that role now of number 10. You know what I mean? And this is what we expect from you. I don't doubt sort of like Szoboszlai's ability as a footballer. I don't doubt it. It's just the fact that we don't see it that often. Do you know what I mean? You know, message. Yeah, so we don't see that after. You don't see it often. So I'd like to see more of those goals. Trust me, I want to see more of those goals. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So then not so long after that, do you know what I mean? Mo Salah gets on a goal sheet. Do you know what I mean? Um, Mo Salah, he scores from the tightest angle. The angle was really tight. You know what I mean? Smacked in there, and with that goal, he leaps over that goal. He leaps over the Thierry Henry. Do you know what I mean? In the Premier League all-time goal scoring charts, the Egyptian continues to break records, and this was no different. Yeah, that's what many people don't realize now. That's sort of like he has gone past Thierry Henry. Do you know what I mean? For obviously the most goals scored in the Premiership. Do you know what I mean? I think Thierry Henry was 175, and now Mo Salah's on 176. Do you know what I mean? I think next above him is Lampard. And next above him is Lampard. I would will check it out. I will check it out. Do you know what I mean? No, is it Lampard? Yeah, it's Lampard. I think it's Lampard. Then you got a man like Ashley Cole, and you got obviously Wayne Rooney and so forth. And I think the one that's at the top, do you know what I mean, is Alan Shearer on 250 goals, he scored. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's always it's always good to see. It's always good to see Mohamed Salah get on the score street. Do you know what I mean? It's always good. Yeah. So Cody Gakpo, which is like the man of the moment. I've always rated that player. I've already rated him as a player. But ever since he scored that goal against Man United when he chipped De Gea, which De Gea is no slouch. Trust me, he's no slouch. And he's chipped De Gea from an acute angle. Do you know what I mean? I've always rated him from there. Do you know what I mean? And listen, on Saturday wasn't any different on Saturday. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't any different. Cody Gakpo wasn't to be outdone. Do you know what I mean? The Dutchman was on fire, bagging not one but 2 goals to make it 4-0. The first half one was a first half what goal that he scored was a poacher's goal. It was a poacher's goal. And then the second one was a calm, clinical strike. Gakpo confidence is growing with every game and match and this match was no exception. You know what I mean? You know, what I've done, obviously for this show, I've made some notes on the actual game. Do you know what I mean? So I'm reading from my notes. Do you know what I mean? You know, it's always good to do some notes so you got something to talk about. You understand me? Yeah. So you know, he's growing in confidence with every game, and yeah, and this match was no exception. He played exceptionally well. Do you know what I mean? When the last goal he scored with the header, do you know what I mean? It's just like that's just like a striker's goal. You know what I mean? He receives the ball. Obviously, Trent put it on a 6-point for him, but he just like banged it in. Do you know what I mean? Goalkeeper had no chance. You know what I mean? So yeah, we should go. But the only bad thing about that day, was the fact is like we wasn't able to keep a clean sheet. Was able to keep the clean sheet, and whilst obviously Liverpool were dominant, right? Ipswich managed to grab a consolation goal in the final seconds. It's always frustrating to see a clean sheet slip away like that, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't take away from the dominant performance by the Reds, which is so true. You know what I mean? So true. So that's a summary of the actual game. That's a summary of the game, and I think now is more good a chance. The Irishman, big up the Irishman. Enough respect to the Irishman. He goes, big up the Irishman. Kane and Aguero are ahead of him too. Yes. Yeah. How many goals has Kane scored, Irishman? Do you know? How many games? Let me know how much games the Irish that Kane has scored. I know he scored quite a bit, you know. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's 208 Kane's got, I think. Okay. So let's go on to the player ratings. Let's do the player ratings now. Let's take myself off there. This is my mascot, you know, right there. Jeez. 213. Okay, yeah. So I take it, Irishman, would I be sort of like right in saying it's Lampard is the next person to catch, isn't he? And Anthony, how many goals has Lampard scored? I'm sure he's the next one at the day for Salah to take over, and it's not. I think he scored like 183. Let me know if I'm right. It's 183. You know, obviously, Premier League goals. Let me know. Okay, let's do the player ratings. I'll take myself off first. Yeah, Lamb's 177. Yeah. So he can literally take him over in the next game. In the next game of the day, right? If he scores 1 or 2 goals, he takes over Lampard. Do you know what I mean? Takes over Lampard. Right, let's do the player ratings now. First off, Alisson. Well, Alisson didn't have much to do throughout the game, and he pulled off a great save. Do you know what I mean? In the game as well. Do you know what I mean? And to be fair, I don't think that Elliot, I don't think they should have left Elliot to mark a 6'5" player. You know what I mean? Left him there just to defend against mark that guy. Do you know what I mean? And it was never going to be done. But as I say, they did get a consolation goal, but it didn't take away from the performance. Do you know what I mean? But Becker, I'll give Alisson Becker at 8.5. It's an 8.5. Trent Alexander. I thought Trent played well that game, actually. He was doing something in the day that you don't usually do. He's tracking back and, he wasn't losing the ball and stuff. And if I always have to check on my app, you know what I mean? Just to see if anybody got any bloody yellow cards and that, you know what I mean? Yeah, no yellow cards, yeah. Yeah, so Trent in the day was he played very well. I've got no sort of I've got no criticism of him. Of course, at the day, sort of he sets up the goal, and he sets up the goal at the day for Gakpo to score. So I have got no problems with his performance. So he gets an 8.5. Credit where credit's due. Konate. Another almost awesome performance because he again his assist for Szoboszlai. His assist for Szoboszlai was sublime. Do you know what I mean? He just took out most of their players. Do you know what I mean? With that one pass, and obviously Szoboszlai just done the rest. So yeah, 8.5 to me. Virgil van Dijk, fake Virgil, man. He was just calm as usual. Captain's performance. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, there's nothing really bad I can say about. So nothing really bad I can say about Virgil. He's done his job. Do you know what I mean? And listen, he wants to lift that trophy at the end of the football season. He wants to lift that trophy. You know, you can see it in his eyes, man. So he gets an 8.5. Then you got Kostas Tsimikas. I'm sure, yeah. No, it was Andy Robert, wasn't it? It was Andy Robert that was playing. Robert was playing. Oh, that it. Yeah, Robertson. I thought Robertson was quite decent. You know what I mean? In the game. This is what I want to see in the sort of in the rotation with Robertson. Because I think Robertson plays far too many games, and he's getting to the age, where his legs are going to fail him. Put this way, it's like a situation where his body knows what he wants to do, but he knows what he wants to do. Excuse me, he knows what he wants to do, but his body won't let him. Do you know what I mean? One of them ones. But overall, he put in a good performance, so he gets a 7.5. Gavin Birch. Gavin Birch was a G, Gavin Birch was a G. Put in a really stellar performance, man. Do you know what I mean? These Ipswich players couldn't live with him. Do you know what I mean? He just dominated that midfield, and that's what I like to see. Do you know what I mean? But also as well, he's the sort of player that I would obviously like to see not play so much games. You know what I mean? Irishman says Andy Cole is fourth on 187 goals. Mo can reach him this season. Rooney on 208 is next. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Rooney's got 208. He can reach. He can reach. He can reach Andy Cole. I think he can reach Andy Cole. So it won't catch him. Yeah. I think obviously if the contract goes right, like we hope it would, you're probably looking at the day for him to smash that next season. You know what I mean? Big up Steve. Big up Steve. Enough respect, man. Said, let's go, champs. Big up Steve in a walk alone. Graham Worth was playing in second gear and still diamond. Yes, he did. I'm going to give him a 9. What do you think, Steve? Shall I give him a 9, Steve? Let me know, Steve, man. Shall I give him a 9? Let me know. I might give him one. I think change it to a 9. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 9, you know. I'll give him a 9. I know Steve will like that. McAllister. Here's another good performance from McAllister. Graham Birch, a level Uncle. Steve, what would you give me for McAllister? What would you give me for McAllister? Because I'll give McAllister an 8. I'm going to give McAllister 8. Do you agree? Mo Salah. Oh, shit. Yeah, Salah gets a 10 from me because he broke the record. He broke the record with that goal. He broke that record. Do you know what I mean? So he has to get a 10 for me because he record breaker again. Do you know what I mean? Record breaker again. And he played well also. Kanate was on Kanate 12. He was on small. Yeah, he was a G. You know, Kanate was a G. In fact, I might have to move Kanate up to a 9. You know, I might have to put him to 9. Yeah, Kanate gets a 9. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, so Mac at 8. Yeah, I don't agree with that one. I think Salah and they should get a 10 because he broke the record. He broke Henry's record. Salah for breaking the record 12. I thought your show was later on. No, I had it later on yesterday, like 10 o'clock and that, and I just switched it to today. You remember it's going to be for 6 o'clock, wasn't it? But a bit later. Uncle Rodz, I'm here to mess up your player ratings. There we go. I mean, if you want to, if you want to come in now, I'll put the link in there. You can come in now if you want it there, Brickman. Just let me know if you want to put the link in. I mean, if we put a link in the chat, I'll put it in. No problem. Szoboszlai gets a 9.5 to Rated. 9.5, man. He was awesome. Szoboszlai, yeah, Dom has to get a 9.5. He has to get a 9.5. He has to get 7.5. There you go. Szoboszlai. Yeah, 9.5. He has to. There's no doubt about that. He was awesome on Saturday. And this is, as I said, this is how I want to see him play all the time. Don't just do it because of like that game. Do it all the time. I mean, do it all the time. And then Cody Gakpo. What are you guys saying for Cody Gakpo, man? Let me know, man. Give me a rating for Cody Gakpo. Give me a cut rating for Cody Gakpo, man. Sola says, big up Steve. Big up, yeah, man. Dom was the bomb, 9.5. Yeah, what you guys saying for Gakpo? What you guys saying for Gakpo? Let me know, man. Give me a rating for Gakpo. Because I think Gakpo should get a 10 as well. I think now Salah has passed Henry's record. Arsenal fans are trying to spin a new one, saying Salah needs to score 35 goals in a season. In one season. Well, he has, isn't he? He scored in his first season. He scored 44 goals. 44 goals in all comps, mate. 44 goals. So, the man of a sit down, man. The man of a sit down. Let's go, so that's come from Steve. Well, you know what it is at the day, yeah? It's just like the Master fans got a bag of excuses, man. They got to know it. They got to know this, yeah? Excuses are like arseholes. Everybody's got one. 10 out of 10 for Gakpo, yeah. Steve says, a Prem. Oh, Prem, okay. Okay. Still gone past him. Simple as that, isn't it? You know what I mean? Sit down. He gets a 10. He's a 10, sorry. And he gets the man of the match. He gets the man of the match. Team captain, obviously, Virgil. Virgil. And man of the match is Cody Gakpo. He gets man of the match. And then Luis Diaz from Baracas. He was poor. Diaz was poor, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, Diaz at the day was poor. You know what I mean? There you go. Paulo Diaz in there. Nah, you're going to get a 5.5 from me. He was poor to that day. He was poor that day. I'm sorry. He was very poor that day. You know what I mean? Nobody could tell me any different. That he wasn't poor. See, that's what I'm trying to say. There's no point in you shining a couple of times in the day, and then when you needed it, right? You literally don't sort of like give us the thing. You don't give us what we need. Why Spurs want to sack, and because they finally realise that they're not going to get what they want out of Big Ange. You know what I mean? They're not going to get what they want because he believes in one style of football, and that's not going to be able to win him things. Yeah. Let me just save these ones here. I want to save that one as well. What's the thing? So yeah. Let me check out. I've got to check out something. Check out something. We have a check something. Check something. Check something. Check something. So on. So So we got Szoboszlai, Gravenberch. Yeah, right. He came out. and Endo came replaced by Endo. So what we saying for Endo? Give me a little team for Endo. I'm gonna give Endo a 7. I thought he was quality, you know. I thought he was quality when he came in. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna give him a 7. Do you agree, guys? Uncle Rodz. Yeah, they're saying it's still 7. They're saying a 7. Yeah, so I got one at 7 and I got one at 8. So what I'm gonna do, I am gonna give him a 7.5. I'm gonna get 7.5. Yeah, 7.5. And 7.5. Yeah, so he gets 7.5, and then he came out. Remove that, and we put Elliot. Elliot came in. I think Elliot to me is going to get a 6.5. A 6 actually. He gets 6. He didn't really do much when he came on. Elliot, to be honest, you know what I mean. I was quite disappointed in him. Really, I thought he would have sort of like done more. Do you know what I mean? But he didn't really do too much. Do you know what I mean? And then Darwin. Darwin came in. Darwin Núñez, 7, I suppose. Let's give him a 7. I mean, so he gets a 7. That's for Darwin Núñez, you know what I mean? The rest of them there, I can't really give him a rating because, like, you know, you got two couple more subs at the day. You got a couple more subs that did come on. Like, you had Dan's 80 minutes and K's 80 minutes. So you got 10 and sort of like, so, you know what I mean? I won't give them a rating. I'll give Dance and K's a rating of 5.5 each. You know what I mean? For the time that they played. Arnie Slot, I'm gonna give Arnie Slot a 9.5. He got certain things right, and he got the team right, and yeah, and it showed that the day when we kind of like when we actually sort of like you know got the points. Do you know what I mean? It showed. You know what I mean? So Arnie Slot gets a 9.5. You know what I mean? It's a 9.5. Yeah, so that is your player rating. That's the player ratings. Let me come out of that. Right, let's read out some of your comments before I go. Solo P1 says, bless the Arsenal fans. No European heritage. Diaz 5. Yeah, I gave him a 5. Lucky to get that as well. Diaz can do one. Do what he does. Steady old fella. Solo P1 says, I told people about Wasteman Diaz. You did. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you on that what you did. Uncle has put Arnie or Klopp in charge of Spurs now. they still will struggle to win a game. Why was it why 10 first team players are out injured? Yeah, they got a lot of injuries, but listen, we've had that, and we've had to deal with it. We've had to cope with it. 8, he says 8. I think it's for the players. Yeah, it was 8 was 8 for Endo. So I give 8 for Endo, and then P1. Then P1. Steve gave 7. That's why I give him 7.5. It's how all the big YouTubers love Endo now. I remember when man was calling Endo crap. Me and Tota and Rodz always rate him. That's a fact. That is a real fact. Uncle Roz, which striker Arteta signing this month? I don't think he signs any this month, to be honest. There ain't anybody really available, really. That's going to be so, like, be able to take them to dizzy heights, to the heights that they want to get to. Who's out there for them? They're surely going to come to the club now. I mean, ain't nobody. There's a more better chance at they getting a striker in summer. You know what I mean? Bite the bullet and get something in summer. You're not going to find that bombastic player in the January transfer window. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. You might discover a hidden gem, but apart from that, no. I don't know who they're going to strike. Get a striker. They might have to get Thierry Henry back. Arnie goes strong for PSV. I don't think he does. He shouldn't do anyway. He shouldn't, because I think the game on Saturday is more of a priority than the game Wednesday. You know what I mean? I think Slot and Klopp would make Spurs great. I think Klopp would. And maybe Slot, maybe Slot. Arsenal is on the border of becoming Spurs bottlers. Arteta's going to sign Anton for a family KFC bucket. Stop it. Gotta laugh. Oh yeah, well that is the end of the show. I'll be back tomorrow. I think I'm going to be back tomorrow. Arteta is trading Happy Meals to get players. I guess I got sucked by that. So yeah, man. I should be back tomorrow. My friend Anton, mate Anton's got a show tomorrow that we're jumping on tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So what I might do is a match preview before that. Do you know what I mean? Like 6 o'clock match preview for the game the next day. Arnie's coming back with Hatter on Wednesday. I reckon so, Man was at Anfield the other day, so I hear, So I hear he was at Anfield the other day. I'm doing a player rating tomorrow, and I'm doing a show with Scouser. Cool. That's my friend Solar P1. Please go and like and subscribe to his channel. Keep it sports. Yeah, make sure you go and like and subscribe to his channel. Do you know what I mean? Got a lot of great stuff on his channel. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe on his channel. So guys, in the meantime, I should be seeing you. I'm off now. That's a match reaction and the player as well. I hope you like the fact that I wrote down some notes. Obviously, from the game and that. Do you know what I mean? That's going to be a regular feature of me doing that, writing down some notes, so just so I don't forget things. Do you know what I mean? It's because it's very easy to forget things too. So Anthrop, Anthrop. So yeah. Agent VVD bringing Hato to Liverpool FC. Yeah. He wants to come. I think he wants to come as well. So guys, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I shall see you tomorrow for a double show. I'll be doing one myself, and then I'll be on Anthrop show as well. So make sure you join us for them both. Okay. So in the meantime, guys, love and respect. Peace wherever. Look after yourselves and each other. Peace. You never walk alone.